My name is Kyle Allison. I am the director of the film.
My name is Taryn Havel. I'm the director, co-director and editor of the film.
And my name is Tom. I'm the executive producer of the film.
So this film is called Follow Me and I Will Be Behind You. It chronicles the story of how a retail mogul, Albert Boskov, and lifelong hotelier, Craig Poole, teamed up to bring a $65 million luxury hotel to the city center of a once deteriorating town. The story chronicles how the hotel served as a catalyst for economic development in the community and gave second chances to forgotten people in Reading. It's a great story, and I think anybody in Reading or anywhere would benefit from hearing it.
So Kyle and I actually used to work together in the hotel industry, and Kyle came out here with the managing partner of their company to get some podcast interviews from the DoubleTree here in town. Well, at some point in the process, Kyle reached out to me, knowing that I was at the time in film school, saying, "Tom, I think I have a story here." And so, we were in communication, we were talking about it, texting about it. And so Kyle got the footage all together, and the rest was history. I connected us with Taryn. Taryn's also, she went to school at Columbia College Chicago along with myself. And we had mutual friends, and I figured that I would get her on board to help edit the film. And she ended up getting so involved that she became co-director along with Kyle. Because she was just so surrounded by the story at all times and just transformed the story in ways that we didn't expect.
The documentary capturing the film was a complete accident. We never at one point said we're setting out to make a documentary about this hotel. Just didn't happen. I actually am not a filmmaker by trade. I'm a hotelier. So I actually was working at the #2 DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel in the Brand in Chicago, and I was hearing about this DoubleTree Reading. Why do they keep beating us? Why are they #1 and we're not? So I reached out to the president of the company, Craig Poole, and I said, "Can I come to your hotel and learn why you're #1?" Purely scientific for me as a hotelier, I wanted to learn.
It was an academic venture for Kyle at first, just to learn how to be the best.
It was. So we brought a camera, and I said maybe we'll get cool footage for a YouTube video, or something just to document. And sure enough, we left with that story after 2.5, 3 weeks on property at the hotel. And from that point forward, my expertise as a hotelier was only enough to put the story together. It really was the combined efforts of Taryn and Tom, who really took it from just a raw, uncontrolled story into a true documentary film.
So we came to Reading soon after the completion of the film, actually quite soon after the completion of the film, to do, right, right as the film was coming to the pre-production process and, principal process was coming to a close. We came to Reading to screen the film to the community and to a number of dignitaries, people that are with the Hilton brand, people that are friends of Craig Poole's, people that are, members of this community. And we were blown away by the response. And that's when we realized that, we might have something here. So we did a screening in Chicago, which was, in the Rosemont area in Chicago. And then now this is the third time that this...
How was that received, being in a... Because I would assume that would be different here because people know the DoubleTree here versus somewhere really separate. How was the difference?
So it was different in this, as you kind of alluded to, it was very personal here in Reading because people seeing Craig Poole's face, people seeing Albert Boskov, they know how it was. They remember the DoubleTree being built, so this narrative is familiar here. Now, in Chicago, the audience that we had was primarily hotel industry executives and people in the hospitality industry. And what was fascinating for them was viewing it through the lens of hoteliers. They said, wow, we've been running our hotels in kind of a cookie cutter way for so long. not even getting close to the results that the DoubleTree Reading has, and showing the hospitality industry that by thinking outside of the box and by running it for the right reasons like Craig does, they can actually achieve better financial profitability, better guest service, make a bigger impact on their community. And it was especially impactful coming out of the pandemic, which is the worst crisis ever recorded in the hotel industry. So we're helping the community of Reading by telling this story, but it also helps the hotel industry think, how can we be better and how can we come out of this crisis stronger?